Okay, ma? So, the next topic which we are studying is impulse and momentum. Clear, ma? So, after impulse and momentum, we will study law of conservation of momentum also, which is very important. And most probably, you may be getting question in either NEET exam or mains examination. Clear, ma? So, what is meant by impulse? Okay, it is represented by I also. You can represent that by J also. Clear, no? So it is the product of force and time of application of force. Force and time, if you multiply, that is called as impulse. Are you able to understand, no? So what is F here? Force applied. T is called as time of application of force. So the product of force and the time for which a force is applied, that product is called as impulse. So impulse can be written as, force can be written as mass into acceleration also, no ma? Time can be written as T. So I is equals to M into, acceleration can be written as V minus U by T, multiplied by T. T and T, if they get cancelled, I is equals to MV minus MU. MV is called final momentum. MU is called as initial momentum. Okay. So therefore, MV minus MU is also called as change in momentum. Okay, ma? So this is another definition for impulse. Are you able to understand? So what is one definition we have written? Product of force and time. From this we came to which derivation finally? MV minus MU. Acceleration is V minus U by T only, no? MV minus MU. Final momentum minus initial momentum, which is also called as change in momentum. So therefore impulse is also called as change in momentum. It means if you apply impulse on a body, momentum of the body will change. If you apply force on a body, velocity of the body will change, no ma? Slowగా వెళ్తున్న బాడీని వెనకాల నుంచి పుష్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? ఫాస్ట్గా వెళ్తుంది. It means momentum is changing. And that change in momentum is nothing but impulse, the product of force and time. This is the definition of impulse. Are you able to understand? So therefore, I can be written as F into T. This relation I can use when force is a constant. When force is a constant, I can use this relation. Okay? But every time force cannot be a constant, no? Force can be variable also. Are you able to understand? In that condition, I will use I is equals to integration of F into dt, limits are applied from T1 to T2. So this is the condition of applying the impulse when force is a variable. Okay, ma? When force is a variable, then I can use this relation. I is equal to integration of F into dt, limits are applied from T1 to T2. Okay, so write down one example. Okay, ma? A force of F is equals to 2t plus 1 is acting on a body. Okay, ma? Find the impulse in a time of 1 second. Okay, ma? It means if this force is applied for a time of 1 second, then how much impulse you have applied on that body? How can you do? ఎలా చేస్తారు చెప్పండి? ఇంత స్లోగా ఉంటే కష్టం లేదు, ఫాస్ట్గా ఉండాలి. ఇప్పుడే ఏదో పెళ్ళికి పోయినాం అన్నట్టున్నారు మీరు. ఇంకా గంట సేపు ఉంది బిర్యానీ పెట్టడానికి. సో ప్రశాంతంగా కూర్చొని డీజే విందాము అన్నట్లు వింటే ఎట్లా క్లాసు వింటా ఉంటే సగం సీటు బెంచ్ పైకి లేచి ఉండాలి ఇట్లా. That is the attitude of a student. Clear? చెప్పండి మరి, how can I do this problem? How much force we are applying? 2t plus 1. Acting for how much time? 1 second. Impulse. So which formula shall I use? This one or this one? Second. Why second one? Force is not a constant, no? See ma, here force is dependent on time here. Time changes, force also changes. So force is not a constant. In that condition, I cannot use this relation, I have to use this relation. Clear, Nama? So therefore, I is equals to integration of F into dt, limits are applied from T1 to T2. So integration of what is the force which is acting? So 2t plus 1 dt, limits are applied from 0 to 1 second. Because we are taking an interval of 1 second only, no? So starting time is taken as 0, ending time is taken as 1 second. So limits are 0 and 1. Now you know the rules of integration, no? So integration of, once again I am writing here. So integration of x power n is x power n plus 1. dt, dx also is present, I am not writing that one. Clear, no? So integration of k x power n dx is how much? So k you can take outside, integration of x power n dx. So k is a constant mass, so integration of x power n is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Are you able to understand me? And integration of k dx, k is just a constant, so take it out of integration. Integration of dx, integration differentiation, they will get cancelled. So kx is my answer. So these are some of the rules of integration. Rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3. Already we discussed many times, so just for your understanding I am giving one more time. Now apply these rules of integration here and see what is the answer you will get. Okay. So integration of 2t, 2 is a constant, take it outside. Integration of t, t means t power 1, no? So integration of x power 1, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So t power 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1. That's all. Integration of 1 dt, 1 is a constant, no? Integration of a constant multiplied by x. So here we are integrating with respect to time number, so 1 into t. Or if you want to write separately, let us write for your understanding. So integration of 1 dt, limits are applied from 0 to 1. Clear, no? So it is a 2 into, here also we have to apply the limits. So limits where to where we are applying 0 to 1. So 2 into t square divided by 2, limits are applied from 0 to 1. And integration of 1 dt, 1 is a constant number. So integration of dt, integration differentiation will get cancelled. So therefore what I will get, 2 gets cancelled. So it is a t square, limits are applied from 0 to 1. And integration differentiation they have got cancelled. So t is present, again limits are applied from 0 to 1. That's it. Okay. This mathematical calculation I will not explain, you only try to understand. Okay. So therefore first I will apply the upper limit. Upper limit is 1, no? So 1 square minus 0, 0 is not required. So here also upper limit is 1. So instead of t I will write 1. So 1 square is 1 only, 1 plus 1, 2. So 2 Newton seconds. This is the impulse which is acting on this body for 1 second. Clear, number? So why we are writing the unit as a Newton seconds, no? Because impulse is force into time, no? Unit of force is Newton, unit of time is seconds. So Newton into second is the unit of impulse.
Daddy, Anna, the ball not here.
Ball and Tomdama. Hi, get the Jabe Hansu. Jai.
My dad,
What is the importance of an impulse? See, ma'am. For example, you are riding a bike. You are riding a bike, and consider your bike does not have any shock absorbers. Me bike ki shock absorbers levu anukodam. Are you able to understand, ma'am? Okay. So you are going with a speed of 60 km per hour, and suddenly you have encountered with a speed breaker. Your brakes have failed. Clear, number? And you don't have any shock absorbers. Then can you say what is your situation? Seat will be closed. Clear, number? Ante kada. So even if shock absorbers are present and if you are traveling in a bike with 60 km per hour and your speed brakes have failed, then also there will be a lot of damage done to your body, even if speed breakers are present. If there are no speed breakers, you are traveling with 60 km per hour and your brakes have failed, then what is the situation? It is a very horrible situation. Are you able to understand? So why so much of force is acting on your body? That is the question. If a shock absorbers are present, action is same action we are doing. Are you able to understand, ma? Previously also we are traveling with 60 with shock absorbers, and in the second condition also we are traveling with 60 again without shock absorbers. So in the first condition the effect will be a bit lesser when you have the shock absorbers, but when you don't have the shock absorbers, your seat will burst like anything. What is the reason? Both conditions same action only we are doing, no? Rendu chotla oke action chestunnam kada. Traveling on a bike with 60 km per hour, same type of speed breaker. But if you travel without a speed breaker, lot of damage will be done. Why? What is happening? What happening is that, Sima. So without shock absorbers, are you able to understand? The impulse acting on a body, I is equals to F into T, no ma? I is equal to F into T. So this time of application of force, this will become very small. It means the total force, total impulse is acting on your body in a very less time. Are you able to understand? Without shock absorbers. So if time of application of force reduces, automatically force increases because impulse is a constant. In this condition, what is a constant? Impulse is a constant. Because you are doing same type of action, impulse remains constant. Okay. With the shock absorbers, what happens? With shock absorbers, what happens is I is equals to F into T. Clear, Nama? So when you have the shock absorbers, force is applied on your body, but the time of application of force increases. Force is applied for a longer time because shock absorbers slowly they will apply force on your body. First they will compress, then they will relax. So the time of application of force will increase. So when time of application of force increases, what happens to force? Force automatically decreases because again impulse is a constant. You are doing the same type of action. So in both conditions, what is constant? Impulse is a constant. Impulse acting on your body is a constant. But if you go without shock absorbers, time will be very less. But impulse should be constant, no? So force will be very large. Okay? With the shock absorbers, time of application of force increases. Automatically force decreases because impulse should be a constant. So this is the advantages of shock absorbers. Are you able to understand, no? So similarly in cricket also, most of you should have been playing cricket, no? So in cricket also, when the player hits the ball, if you catch the ball like this, are you able to understand, no? So person has hit the ball very, very long distance and you are holding your hand like this. Prasadam laga pettar anukondi. So the ball comes and falls in your hand. Your fingers will be broken. Are you able to understand? Along with the ball, fingers will fall to the ground. So what the cricket player will do? He will try to receive the ball. Clear, Nama? By holding the ball, he will take his hands backwards a little. Or if the ball falls, automatically his hands will move backwards. So what is the process which is happening there? Time of application of force is increasing. Automatically force decreases. This is the importance of impulse. Are you able to understand, ma? కావాలంటే ఎప్పుడన్నా క్రికెట్ ఆడి బాగా హైట్ కొడితే ఇట్లా పట్టుకోండి, ప్రసాదం లాగా పట్టుకోండి, ఏమవుతుందో చూడండి ఒకసారి. Are you able to understand? That is the importance of impulse. Clear, Nama? So how can I draw a diagram of this one? Sima. So force time. Sima, here I is equals to F into T. This is of which form? This is of the form of area. Okay, ma? So simple. So we are studying about the importance of impulse. What is the formula for impulse, ma? I is equals to F into T. This is the formula of impulse, no? Okay. So this formula is just looking like area is equals to length into breadth. So therefore what I understand, if I take area under FT graph, then that area is nothing but not work done. That area is nothing but impulse. Are you able to understand? Now, yesterday previously we have discussed two conditions. Number one condition of riding a bike with shock absorbers and without shock absorbers. Let us see both of them similar. So, for example, if I ride a bike with the shock absorbers, then my graph appears somewhat like this. This is my graph. Are you able to understand? And this is the condition for which condition, ma? With shock absorbers. Clear? So here what is the impulse? If I calculate the area under this particular graph, then that area is nothing but impulse. Okay. Now if I travel the same bike with the same velocity but without a shock absorbers, then what happens is I have to draw the graph like this. Okay. Now can you say what is the difference between the first graph and second graph? So this is without shock absorbers. Okay, ma? Now can you say what is happening in this condition? Sima, previously we discussed that when I am traveling with same velocity in the same bike, impulse remains to be same, no? Impulse with the shock absorbers and impulse without the shock absorbers remain same. So therefore, if I take the graph under the areas, first area or second area should remain constant because area is nothing but impulse, no? Area should remain constant. So what is the area in the first graph? Area in the first graph is this one. This is the area under first graph. Then which is the area under second graph? This is the area under the second graph. Are you able to understand? So definitely I can say area 1 must be equal to area 2. Both areas, they must be equal. And area is nothing but impulse. Area is nothing but impulse. Okay. Then what do you understand by this graph? What do you understand? ఈ గ్రాఫ్ను చూస్తే మీకేం అర్థమవుతుంది? In the first graph, I see that the time of application of force is very large. See the time I have taken on x-axis number. In the first condition, time of application of force is very large. It is starting from here and it is ending up to here. Time has become very large. But what is the force applied? Force applied is very less. Force is very less. But if you see the second graph, time of application of force has decreased, no? Now time is only this much. But what about the force? Force has increased to a very large value. Are you able to understand? No? So that is the importance of impulse here. So if time of application of force increases, force automatically decreases. Are you able to understand? No? But whatever may be the condition, impulse remains to be constant. That is the importance of impulse here. That is why we are using the shock absorbers. Okay? When you use the shock absorbers, when you don't use the shock absorbers, impulse remains same. But what changes? In one condition, time of application of force increases, force automatically decreases. That is the condition. Fine now? Come on, make a note of this one.